Hey, yo, big bro, you fucking with that? Ha, okay, cool. That's my fucking brother right there. You dig? Dexter. Ooh, wait. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, groove. Baby girl, watch how you move. I got them vests on my shoes. I'll pop up, put it, I lose. Wait, speed it up. Look at the.
What's going on, everybody? We back with What's the Scenario? I'm Big Mike.
And I'm Quil.
And we just want to say it's been a while, but we thank y'all for still liking us and still subscribing to us. It's been a good little time. We just got off spring break. We just had to enjoy some time. That's all it was. We back in action. Let's get it. We got a special guest, my good man from Long Island.
All the way.
Good man.
My roommate. Evans. Yes. Tell him about yourself now. Talk to him.
Yeah, man. My name is Nadeem Evans, man. Hailing from Long Island, New York. You already know. I am initiated, Spring 18 initiative of the Gamma Chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
Yes.
And I'm just here, to support my bros, man.
Took his shit, bro. Yeah. So on episode 7, like we told y'all in the beginning, we gonna do it for the culture. We gonna switch it up for y'all. We not always gonna talk about sports. We gonna talk about different things in the world, different aspects of life. You feel me? So a topic that I had on my heart and my good man Big Mike had on his heart, and with our new guest now, we all decided this would be a good topic. If you could go back to your high school and talk to the youngins, what would you go back and tell them? Lead the way, brother.
If I could go back to my high school alma mater and talk to the youth, one thing I would tell them, well, it's actually 3 things I would tell them. The first thing I would tell them is be creative. And learn how to express yourself, because a lot of times growing up, kids are not taught they don't teach you how to express yourself. So always express yourself and always be a man or a woman in what you do. The second thing I would tell them is take your education extremely important, because that is going to take you and open up doors that you would never think you can open up.
It's a major key in this world.
It's a major key in life. And the third thing I would tell them is be active in the community, be a philanthropist, be a positive role model to people younger than you, people older than you, people that are your peers. Just be positive. Always spread positivity.
Yes, sir.
So with that, I'll pass it off to my brothers right here, whoever wants to speak their piece on this topic.
To piggyback off what Naj just said, I think one of the things that I would definitely tell the youth back in my old high schools would be to network. They don't really tell you that much, especially in high school, to network. They just tell you to, follow your dream, or if you're playing a certain sport, follow that, or if you got to go follow that. But they don't never, they don't really tell you about the networking side and the connecting with people and being able to,
the business aspect.
the real business aspect of it. You know what I mean? So I would definitely let the youth know that, networking is actually cool to open your mouth and to express yourself to other people. Like Nas said, definitely. It's actually cool to build relationships with people. That's the majority of what this comes down to. Another thing would be to take your grades seriously, because in freshman year, it's a lot of times where you could tend to veer off into hanging with the wrong crowd or partying and putting fun over priorities. I'm not saying have fun, because enjoy your time. It's high school, so enjoy your time, because you only get those 4 years. After that, it's real life. It's real things you gotta deal with. So
it's a fact.
At that point, just really enjoy high school, but at the same time, prepare yourself and take certain steps that's going to help you in college, if that's your route, or in life. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all high school is. It's a preparation for life as long as college. So that's another thing I go with.
Yeah, to end things off, if I got to go back to my old high school and I got to talk to the youth, what would I tell them? 3 things I'd tell them. Stay humble. Remain humble. The humblest person always gonna win. I'm just saying that off past experiences. It's just the humblest person gonna win. When you always look the other man in his eye and you remain humble, you're gonna always come out on top. No matter what the outcome of life is, you always gonna come out on top if you remain humble. Second thing I tell kids have confidence in whatever you do. If you do something, stick with it, rock with it, go all out. Go all out. Go all out. It's only right. If you're going to play football all the way. If you're going to do ballet all the way. Think of it as you at like Juilliard. You're at the tip top of your game. That's how I look at life. And the third thing I tell kids, education is key in this world. But if you a self-taught person, a self-motivated person, and a self-learner, you're going to learn the game of life better than the game what the schools can teach you. Like, why I say that is because I'm a type of person, I like to read up on stuff. Like, I'm not a very, don't get me wrong, I'm a B student in school. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm about to graduate in May. But in life, it's not always about what was your grades like, what was the chemistry test, or what was the biology test like. It's about the school of life. What can you teach the next person? The knowledge that we giving off as humans to each other. That's how I look at it. Like, if I can help you prosper as a man, and you can help me prosper as a man. Like, men, we don't see eye to eye at all times, but in life, you can just look at the next person and just be in that person's corner at most times when the person is at need, or when the person is just really at need, for real. Like, you meet the craziest people in the craziest situations that become life friends forever. Like, this is my roommate, and I could sit here and tell you about conversations we had, arguments we had, talk about F you, don't talk to me, like it's over. But when you have these conversations, like, you can look at another man and say, look at me, let me help motivate you into what you can become in this world. Let me help prosper you. Let me help uplift you into what you can become. Like, that's how I look at this thing. Like, if you can uplift the next person and persevere and do things in this world that they want to do, you living your life to the full capacity. That's just the way it goes. That's the way the cookie gonna crumble. So thank you, everybody, for today's episode of What's the Scenario. I'm Quil.
I'm Big Mike.
And this is my main man.
Nadine.
Yeah. I mean, we want to thank y'all, the viewers, the subscribers, and everybody for watching. I mean, keep helping us grow. Keep helping us prosper in this world. We just trying to do the best that we could possibly do for everybody, for the youth, for the next person, the culture, everybody. I mean, we just trying to be the best people that we could be. I mean, so like, so
we appreciate all this,
yes,
all the love, everybody, especially the ones that's really holding it down and really showing that true love. We appreciate it all. So thank you.
Thank you.
This motherfuckers that ever been to
Dexter.
Order be long, color orange mango label, rotary phone. In my old school Mercedes, smoke OG grown. When I'm Californicating, I got 3 phones, business